58.1%. That's the pressure rate that jjmccarthy had against him for the Lions. Second highest pressure rate any quarterback has faced this entire season, and McCarthy still had a good game. He gets a boost in my rankings because this is a guy who can sneak in for a couple rush TDs and has elite weapons to play with in Minnesota. 9/22. That's the number of missed tackles that Travis Etienne forced over 22 carries. It resulted in 43 extra yards for him this game. He's still splitting carries with Bashal Tootin and LaQuint Allen. Notice LaQuint Allen actually outsnapped Tootin, but Etienne's the clear guy here. He gets a slight uptick. Curious where I rank all these guys? Go to my site fansports.com. I'm updating my rankings every day to give you the best rankings on the internet, help you win your fantasy football league. 100%. That is the percentage of red zone snaps that went to Devin Singletary over Tyronetracyjr. Added Singletary got 14 of the 17 snaps in the fourth quarter at running back. This is a messy situation. Tracy may have been a little banged up by the third quarter. They were still basically splitting up until that point, but he gets a slight downgrade. -3.6%. This is the CPOE, or completed passes over expectation, for Daniel Jones when under pressure. Daniel Jones had a bad game in real life. He threw 3 picks, all of them because he was getting some pressure. With a clean pocket, he was great. 25 of 37 for 254 yards with a clean pocket. But expect teams to blitz and give him pressure a little bit more frequently. This is a guy who was mistake prone for most of his career. Still not downgrading him though. I was one of the few experts who called Daniel Jones preseason as having the best supporting cast he's had his whole career. I like him still. 36%, no explanation needed. +172. That's the rush yards over expectation for Rico Dowdle. Third highest in the NFL. This guy is an elite running back. You can plug and play him every single week. Canales is actually giving him the reps now, moving him way up the rank. 15 for 133. That's right, the Cincinnati Bengals defense had 15 missed tackles and gave up an extra 133 yards because of that. Historically bad defense. Look for their schedule. This is a fantasy goldmine anytime they take the field. 80. That's the number of snaps that Rome Odunze had, more than any other skill position player in the NFL this week. And what did he do with them? 0 fantasy points. If you know my philosophy, I care more about volume than actual performance, so I like Odunze still. The fact that he's getting those snaps, running a lot of routes, means inevitably he will get the ball and have some huge games. I did a deep breakdown on Rome Odunze a few weeks ago if you want to check that out. 1. That is the number of snaps that Samaj P. Ryan had before getting injured on a kickoff return. He was getting a lot of snaps before this. He was a leading rusher last week. This is now Chase Brown's backfield. The fact that we're using kick returns means they don't take him that seriously to begin with. 41.7%. That's the snap percentage for rjharvey on early downs. He's steadily creeping on J.K. Dobbins' starting role. I'm slightly downgrading Dobbins and upgrading Harvey because we're going to see more and more of a 50-50 split. It might even lean in Harvey's favor. Broncos didn't throw the ball much this game. Harvey still ran around on 43.6% of all their pass plays, but he's the receiving back. He's the guy more likely to get some touchdowns, and then Dobbins is more a between the numbers guy. Both have some value, but I think Harvey might be slightly above him now. Keep in mind, my AI model said the Broncos have the best offense for running backs this year based on their offensive line and defense projection volume. That's it for this one. Don't forget to check out fansports.com. I really appreciate all the really positive things that the hundreds, no wait, thousands of you who signed up have said. Had to edit out about a minute and a half of content here. If you want to see the full video, all the stats, go to my Patreon. That's where I post videos before they go everywhere else. Thank you for spending a few valuable minutes of your day with me here. Stay learning. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.